Hello. For this module, I chose three different resources that could be used to teach internet safety and digital citizenship to students and teachers alike. The first resource I'm going to focus on is this website here. This is one actually focused towards students, teaching them internet safety and how their information can be stolen and all. The title of it here is 10 Useful Apps and Games for Teaching Internet Safety Awareness. They've got it down by categories. But again, you can see here they've got a cybersecurity lab. They got a game here about cyberbullying. The one that I chose to explore is actually this one, On Guard Online, the Case of the Cyber Criminal, which is kind of in a game format where you have to answer a series of questions that raises your awareness about how criminals can steal your information all through various means. So again, it's in the format of games. So I'll go through it here real quick. So it kind of gives you a scenario here about a computer criminal getting all his equipment and stuff that he'll need. And again, with the goal that they're trying to steal your personal information, identity on the internet. So we'll begin here. And as you can see, kind of starts off as a fun little thing. You got to click on each criminal to stop them. So to answer your question here, this question here says your computer came out of the box a month ago with an operating system, and you chose a web browser. You haven't updated either since then. What should you do? And again, you'll go and click on the answer. So in this case, I'm going to choose answer D. And then it'll tell you again if you're right and all that. Then once you go from there, you'll choose one of his tools to steal. And again, you keep going through that whole process till you answer all the questions. So just a fun little game there that students can use again to teach them ways that that criminals can steal their information and all. The next one that I looked at was one by Nova Labs, which actually deals with cybersecurity. So when you play this game, you go through it and it'll teach you about coding. It'll teach you about different programs and all that a company can use to protect information. The way that the game works is you actually choose an avatar and you choose a company that's starting up. And so, again, you'll go through different things where you'll learn about cybersecurity, how to protect your information, all that. So, again, those are just two resources that focus more towards students and teaching them about internet safety and digital citizenship. The next resource that I'm going to look at is one by Common Sense Education. Now, it's actually a digital citizenship curriculum which can be used to teach students, but for my focus here, if I were trying to teach or spur discussions from teachers or for teachers about teaching cybersecurity and digital citizenship and all, this is a great resource. I've got it filtered here by grades 6, 7th, and 8th because I'm a middle school teacher. So. But again, it comes with different lessons and ideas and all that can be used to spur on debates about or discussions about how to best teach their students about internet safety. And also, again, it's a free resource to use. You just have to register for an account. But again, a lot of great ideas, again, for ideas about discussions and all, then that can be translated into actual lesson plans. The last resource that I found is actually a podcast it's called Student Tutor Podcast with Todd Van Duzer, and you can see he's got a bunch of different ones here, but the one that I chose to focus on is episode 9, which it deals with internet safety and digital literacy. Now, this is one that can be listened to by students, by parents. In this case, it would be one that I would encourage teachers to view, but I'll click on the information here for it, and this kind of gives you a synopsis. But again, this one deals with about how their activity can destroy their real life reputation and steps that they can take. And on this particular episode, he's got a lady named Diana Graber that actually is a founder of cyberwise.org and cybercivics.com. But through this podcast, she discusses an actual curriculum that is taught in grades 6, 7, and 8. It's actually a 3-year curriculum that was started at her children's school. And through the lessons and all that, they have noticed that there's been a drop in, the amount of cyberbullying, the amount of students having issues with internet safety and all that. So digital citizenship has gone up. So again, it's about a 32-minute podcast, but one that's very informative and one that could again be used in discussions with teachers and about how to best teach their students about internet safety, and again, one hopefully to spur on ideas, maybe to even implement this curriculum. So again, just 3 different resources here. Again, the first one just a list of games and all for students, and then the last 2 are focused more towards teachers. So I appreciate your time and have a great day.